Yeah.
She played it? Really?
There's videos
She loves Red
everywhere,
Dead.
both in his neighborhood and the neighborhood you were in.
There's gonna be a great big
She played
clear
on her
picture
PS3.
with 4K video. Everyone
first
says
one.
you're in it. We know you're in it.
Meet 15-year-old Tylen Peaks, a teenage killer who has just realized that his crimes were caught on camera. And despite his lies,
We're telling you were involved in 2 aggravated robberies this morning, one of which resulted in the death of a grown man.
I swear to God, I don't know about no murder.
Tylen is about to receive the biggest reality check of his life.
Young man, I've been a police officer for almost twice as long as you've been on this planet. You're not the first 15-year-old to sit in that blue chair and lie to me, and you're not gonna be the last.
So, y'all trying to send me to prison for murder?
Brandon Cooper, a 35-year-old from Beaver Creek, Ohio, was widely known in his community as a kind-hearted, hard-working man devoted to supporting his family. In the early morning hours of January 26, 2022, Brandon kissed his wife goodbye and stepped out for another late-night shift as a Lyft driver. But this time, Brandon never returned home. By 2 a.m., Dayton police were dispatched to the 1000 block of Ferguson Avenue after receiving an OnStar crash alert, an automatic system that notifies emergency services in the event of an accident. Simultaneously, a ShotSpotter alert was triggered in the same area, indicating that gunfire was detected. When first responders arrived, they found Brandon Cooper slumped in the driver's seat of a crashed car, unresponsive and bleeding. He had been shot twice in the back, and moments after, medics determined that Brandon was deceased. But something was off. The ride Brandon had accepted through Lyft was headed to 53 Cambridge Avenue, just a few blocks from where his car was found. And that raised a red flag. At 1 a.m., just an hour earlier, another Lyft driver had reported being carjacked. She said 4 individuals requested a ride to that same address, but once they got in the vehicle, they pulled a gun on her and stole her Nissan Rogue. This had taken place just 1 street away from Brandon's killing, at St. Agnes Avenue. Very quickly, investigators realized the proximity and timing of the 2 crimes was not coincidental, and began looking for the Nissan Rogue in hopes that it would lead them to the same group of people. By 3 a.m., they had a lead. The Nissan Rogue was tracked to a garage at a residence on Anna Street. Officers and SWAT teams surrounded the home, leading to the arrest of 4 suspects.
That's what I'm saying.
15-year-old Tylen Peaks, 15-year-old
That's a
Trayvon
Subaru
Mitchell,
Outback.
and 2 other unnamed teens who will be referred to as Ray and Ron. But why would 4 seemingly random teenagers want to kill a man trying to do nothing but provide for his family? To begin piecing it together, detectives brought in 2 of the teens, Tylen and Trayvon, for questioning. The following footage was provided by the Dayton Police Department, Ohio.
If I failed to introduce myself, I'm Detective Woody. I work for the Dayton Police Department in the homicide unit. My partner and I are investigating a couple things that happened
Am I calling
tonight.
them snitch?
And before we talk,
They all snitch.
I want to make sure I get your information correct.
I'm gonna call it. You probably watched this video, boy. You talking about
Tell me how I came into contact with you today, Mr. Peaks. Right here.
I woke up and I just seen SWAT team.
I haven't.
When, cause my friend woke me up, he said, "Brother, SWAT team was outside." I said, "Why?" He said, "You don't know, bro. You gotta go outside." So that's when me and my friends went outside, and I just ended up here.
Okay, well, let's back way up then, because obviously the day didn't start with the SWAT team. So what happened way before you woke up to the SWAT team?
And I was chilling.
Where were you chilling at? Who were you there to chill
Thugs
with?
don't know nothing, bro. If you gonna be a thug, you need to be smart. I'm trying.
And who?
Right?
You know you're
So
supposed to say
I just had pulled up, and then that's when I got
can't
sleepy,
get
so I went to sleep.
if they don't have the solid proof. I mean, they said they did, but
Who? When you say Ray, you're
I'm
talking
pretty
about.
sure they do.
Is that who you're talking about? Okay.
Like if
So
there was
who
ever a
is it?
lifetime I was a thug,
My friend.
Who's your friend?
they not counting.
Ray, do you know his
Oh,
full name?
what?
Chill.
Okay, so you and Ray pull up to Trey's house. What time do you get there?
Pull up to Trey's house.
9:30.
9:30.
I don't know, around like 9:30 though.
Okay. Anybody else in the house besides you and Ray and Trey?
And my other friend,
Who's your other friend?
I got a call with.
What? Sorry, I can't hear you.
My other friend, yeah.
Who's staring at? I'm not even looking at the
In the
camera.
house with whoever.
What's his name?
Right.
Ron. Anybody else in the home besides you, Ray, Trey, and Ron?
He technically already snitching.
And his little brothers.
It is important to understand Tylen's story before moving any further. According to
That's what I'm
him,
saying.
he and Ray went to Trayvon Mitchell's house around 9:30 p.m.
He don't
Not
snitch
long
on
after,
8 different
Ron joined them. Based on Tylen's statement, it may seem like the four of them were just spending the night hanging out. But when Trayvon was interviewed, he made it clear that their intentions that night were anything but innocent.
So tell me what happened tonight. How did you guys all get together?
They called me.
Say again.
They called me asking me to come over.
We gonna go hit a lick? What was the plan?
What the heck? Yo, cops are so weird.
So,
detectives.
at some point you all leave,
What,
right?
are you gonna hit a lick
Go
or what?
get Uber. Is that fair? Were you gonna go somewhere? Okay. What was the plan? Just take your car?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're telling the truth, man, and I appreciate that, okay? That's all we want. When they got there, was it a man or woman that came? Okay. Do you remember what kind of car it was? Is it the car that's in your garage?
Yeah.
Probably, or yes? Okay. It's a Subaru, and it was you, Ray, Ty, and Ron. Fair? Okay. Was the plan to always to rob her, or did somebody say something while you were driving, or how did it happen?
Just happened in plain sight.
Even beyond Trayvon's statements, detectives would find a great deal of incriminating evidence on his phone. On the night of the incident, Trayvon created a fake Lyft account under the name Jimmy Smith using a prepaid cell phone at 12:33 a.m. At 12:48 a.m., it requested its first ride from Oak Ridge Drive in Dayton. The driver who accepted was a woman driving a Nissan Rogue, the same vehicle that was later reported stolen. According to Lyft's server data, that ride was headed to 53 Cambridge Avenue but was suddenly canceled. Then, between 1 and 2 a.m., another ride request was made from the same fake account, for the same drop-off address. Both of these ride requests lined up with the timing of the carjacking and the murder. What Tylen doesn't realize is that detectives already know all of this, and his story is about to be put to the test.
Well, here, I'll be frank with you. I know you didn't go to sleep. That's not what happened. When Detective Roberts and I sit in this room, we expect you to be honest with us because we are honest with you.
I didn't go to sleep.
I'm not going to lie to you, so I prefer that you don't lie to me. When we ask you questions about what happened, know that we already know what happened. I'm seeing if you're going to be honest with me, and you haven't been so far. And we're right at the beginning, so that's kind of silly, right?
Okay.
So we know that you and Ron and Trey and Ray caught a Lyft earlier today.
I didn't catch no lift.
You did catch a Lyft.
I don't have no proof I caught no lift. I was at the house, I went to sleep. I ain't catch no lift. I don't even got lift money to catch lift.
Well,
The plan was never to pay for it. The plan was to steal the car that's in the garage at the house where you were laying your head.
He
Or
looks
where
like
you say
Taken.
you were laying your head.
No,
Where
he does
the
not.
police were out there for like the last 6.5 hours screaming everyone
What'd he say?
outside, and you just said the address. Hold on, you just said the address, so you know exactly
Wait, screaming what?
outside.
Oh, I'm not even trolling. I was not looking. I heard
and you just said
screaming.
the address. Hold on, you just said the address, so you know
Cops
exactly where you were. Probably because you heard it
Yeah, brother, detective,
150,000
bro.
times
I'm asking.
when the police are screaming it through a loudspeaker.
I'm smarter than
Nah, that's because
I plead the fifth. Where's my
time.
lawyer?
Okay, but you knew the police were out there for hours. Calling. You weren't asleep. You don't sleep through that.
Me and Ray and Ron was in the basement. He woke me up talking about, brother, SWAT team, police is outside.
Yeah, well, why would the SWAT team be there?
I don't know, that's why I said, I
Tylen,
don't
where,
know.
why would the SWAT team be there, Tylen? I mean, work with us. How old are you?
See, now they're trying to press
15.
it.
Okay. You wouldn't be the first 15-year-old to sit in that chair.
no.
And you wouldn't be the first 15-year-old to catch adult charges
They're trying to pressure
for
him.
this kind of thing, okay?
See, I know the methods. Come on, man.
We're
Did
going
not
to charge
give
you
me.
for 2 counts of aggravated robbery
If I
and
was-
count of
what's his name?
aggravated murder. So if you want to say I was asleep,
Javon?
and you would go with that,
Dang,
then
is that
cool, we'll
racist?
just take you across the hall,
Yeah.
and then we'll book you, and then your story doesn't get out, and then we'll go with the story that the other 4 people have told already, that may or may not paint you in a pretty bad light.
You see how they get you? Lower the volume. I can't hear you. I got you. Listen. You see how they get you? He was like, yo, bro, 4 people already done told, and it's not looking good for you. So you might as well tell. Nobody said anything. That's how they get people to talk. Because if they tell you that freaking, yo, bro, they tell you. So look, it's right here. No, you see Kirby right here. They tell Kirby that Homer already done wrote a statement and then said all this, but they're lying. So Kirby's like, dang, why would he do that? I bet. Watch this. So now Kirby's about to snitch on his ass. And now he actually snitched and wrote a statement. Yeah, the other guy did. The other guy said, yeah, we're still in the car. Like, what are you doing? So Kirby actually wrote a statement. So now Homer's like, now they're going to tell Homer. Now they're actually going to tell Homer, yo, Homer, Kirby done already snitched on your stupid ass. So you might as well snitch on him, basically. Like, it's already clipped for you. How about you tell us something so we can cut you a deal? Boom. And now, boom. Now he cooks him because he cooks him. And now that deal they was going to cut you, they lied. You're both cooked. And now you're both serving 25 to life. I know how it works.
So this is the Save Thailand's
It's got to be clip of the day.
moment. Not, I don't know nothing about nothing. You ain't got nothing on me. Because you're going to go to jail this morning for 2 counts of robbery and a count of aggravated murder.
You see?
Okay? That's what's going to happen.
That's what's going to happen.
This isn't ripping cars off and stealing phones and all the little ticky-tack nonsense crap that you guys have been doing for the last 6 months. You're going to go to jail for murder. Okay? You guys are all just tearing stuff up. You're all just acting like knuckleheads and doing all kinds of criminal nonsense. This isn't the first lift you guys have done. You've probably done 10 of them. Okay? You're gonna go get locked up this morning for 2 counts of aggravated robbery. You took 2 cars this morning. And the second one resulted.
Do you understand?
What proof do y'all got?
You're in the house where the car's at first.
Right, I was asleep. That don't mean I took the car. I was asleep all day. I did not know y'all was there.
What do you think that everyone else is? What do you think everyone else has been in here and said, sitting in that chair right there?
I don't know what they said. I don't know.
You're right. You don't know what they said, but we know what they've said. And if you go with this, you're not helping yourself at all. If you do this nonsense,
you're a liar.
if you do this nonsense right here and stand on, you ain't got nothing, young man, I've been a police officer for almost twice as long as you've been on this planet. Okay?
You understand that? He said that already.
I spent a long time doing this.
Send me half of that
You're not the first
pizza.
15-year-old to sit
This
back
is
in
half
the
the
chair
pizza.
and lie to me, and you're not going to be the last. You did some really terrible things this morning, and stuff went sideways on the second one. And if you say, I don't know nothing about nothing, I was in there sleeping, and then somebody woke me up and said SWAT team's out there, and you stand on that, then that's the story you get to carry until this is over. Okay? That story doesn't hold water, man. That story, that's a leaky bucket. And if that's what you want to carry, then that's fine. You just tell us that that's your story, and we'll lock it right in that camera right there, and that'll be it.
Do you even feel bad?
Yeah, you live in the trenches, buddy.
Do you feel bad about what happened? I just told you, ag robbery, ag murder. You know exactly
Who did I
what
murder? Who did I murder?
His name is Brandon.
I don't know who Brandon is.
You don't have to know somebody to kill somebody, believe it or not.
So you're trying to say I killed somebody?
You were part of this murder scheme. I am telling you that when we come in here and we ask questions, we don't ask questions.
Look at all these pages. You're not number one, bro.
Show your wow. Don't leak out.
Okay?
You can't read them out?
No, I'm not going to read anything. I don't tell you what I know. You tell me what you did.
My mom
That's
actually
how
told
this
me to go over
works.
there and pick
Or
something
you
up.
say I didn't do nothing, I don't know nothing about nothing, and then I use the rest of this stuff to put you in prison for a long time.
You see?
This isn't going to juvie, bro. This is getting bound over to adult court and going to prison for aggravated murder.
So y'all trying to send me to prison for murder?
Oh, you're gonna get this. This isn't going to juvenile court, buddy. These are all going to be bind over cases. This is an aggravated murder.
So y'all trying to send me?
Don't ask me what we're trying to say. We're telling you were involved in 2 aggravated robberies this morning, one of which resulted in the death of a grown man who was just trying to make a living. That's what we're telling you. Now you tell us you're part in it, or you say
They're doing a tactic, bro.
you say I was sleeping and that's it, and then
They're pressing him. They're gonna keep pressing him until you finally crack.
we'll fill in the blanks. But you don't. I can assure you that you don't want the two of us to fill in the blanks.
Thank you, bro.
Tylen claims he was asleep when police arrived, but is that really possible? Initially, 3 individuals came out of the house voluntarily and were detained. However, 3 others barricaded themselves inside and refused to come out. This prompted the Dayton police SWAT team and hostage negotiators to step in. This standoff lasted almost until dawn, with flashbangs and megaphones used throughout the night. Given all
What? They throwing flashbangs at these jets? They're like Rainbow Siege, bro. Speaking about Siege, see? I knew it. Got that
all
nigga.
that chaos, it's hard to believe
came back
Tylen was
after
just
he was
sleeping through it. Now, caught in his absurd lies, he will be pushed to the absolute limit by these detectives.
We sit across from, I will say, 2 different types of people every time we interview. We sit across from people who are straight monsters and don't have anything but ice in their blood, and we sit across
So
from
with
people
6
who make
people?
mistakes and feel bad about
I
what
just
they
said
do.
3.
Those are the 2 that we have.
But I don't even know.
It's up to you to be whatever person that you want to be, but that's the type of people that we sit in these chairs. I think you feel bad about what happened. I don't know, maybe you don't.
Yo, these tactics are crazy. Now they trying to do the guilt trip tactic. Yo, this is insane.
Maybe you don't care that guy had a wife and kids and mom, brothers,
See?
sisters.
Yo.
That guy could have been someone you knew. You didn't, but he could have been. How are you 15 and you go to what school? Meadowdale. So I know for a fact that you've known people from
What the heck is-
Meadowdale who have.
You on the purple app? Yes, bro. The purple app? Yeah, it's right there all the way down. I'm on the purple app down there. Go watch me on the purple app.
Meadow.
His school name is Meadowdale. Alright, bro.
So I know for a fact that you've known
I didn't
people
even know
from
you had an
Meadowdale
account.
who have died or been murdered. Am I wrong?
The frick is a Meadowdale.
Probably.
Is this in Baltimore? What did they say this was?
About,
I don't think I
right?
caught on. It's either Milwaukee or Baltimore.
So I think you probably feel bad about what's happened. But again, we have 2 people that we interview. We interview people, and pardon my French, who don't give a and have ice in their bones, and that's what it is. Or we interview people that
Who's that,
actually
huh? Oh.
realize they've made a mistake and they feel bad about what's happened and they feel bad about what's gone down.
Yeah.
Tylen, you asked
That makes sense.
I wasn't involved. Okay, that isn't even.
Yo, Ohio has a scary freaking. Well, a lot of places have this now. They said the victim was from Ohio. So maybe he was just from Ohio. Who knows? Hold on. We in 1527? Let's see.
Where's mine?
Where's?
Where's yours?
5-year-old from Beaver Creek, Ohio, was widely known in his community as a kind-hearted, hard-working man
want this or
devoted
no?
to supporting his family.
It's
In the
probably
early
in
morning
Ohio.
hours of January 26th, 2022,
Because they said he was from Ohio and he's Lyft driving. So,
Brandon kissed his wife goodbye and stepped out for another late-night shift as a Lyft driver. But this time, Brandon never returned home.
wait, don't
By
pause.
2 a.m., Dayton police were dispatched to the
address?
1000 block of Ferguson Avenue after receiving an
All right here. 1000 Blockford. See? You're a smart man. This is definitely in freaking. Let me search it up on my phone so I don't leak my address. Imagine I'm just showing the phone screen on the freaking. What the frick is 1000 block? Why did they call 1000 block? Ferguson. Hey, drink water. The bit don't even pop up, bruh. I don't care anyways. I really don't.
That isn't even a question whether you're involved.
I know I was involved.
Because you're sitting in that blue chair.
It's in Georgia?
Because they're serving a search warrant on the house right now. because we know you were involved. Because these other 12 pages of paper say that you were involved. After you stick to some nonsense story, like I was in there sleeping when the police were screaming through a PA for the last 7 hours, everyone came out their hands up. I know they were doing it because I was standing outside the house for an hour and a half myself while they did it.
We're giving you the opportunity to be honest.
Like the animals?
I'm telling you that we already know that you're involved, and we already know that you were there. That's not a question.
Yo,
This is your
really
only
a
chance
blizzard?
to get your version
That's
of
so
events
sad.
out there, whatever that version may be.
This is it.
Alright.
Like no lies, the whole lie.
Secondly, if I don't know about no murder or none of that.
Talk about the first. Well,
See? Got him instantly. He said, alright. Y'all heard that? Alright, bro. Alright, y'all got me.
Alright.
See?
like no lies, the whole lie.
Secondly, if I don't know about no murder or none of that.
Talk about the first. We'll go one at a
First
time.
one, I know about the.
Okay, we'll talk about the first one then.
We put the lip and we told her.
Who's we? This is where we snitch on everybody in here. Everybody gets told off.
The people who said that whoever.
No, when you say we means I give names.
I can't get no.
Okay, well that's not how this works. You can be one of four or you can be one. We split the penalty 4 ways, which is the right way to do it because you didn't do it all, right? So when you say we means I tell on people. Because see these 12 pages of stuff, that's people saying, yeah, we did this. Who's we? Okay, and okay, and okay, and okay. Now what did the 4 of you do? We did this. I did this. He did this. They did that. The snitching, the no snitching thing doesn't work in this room. Because no snitching gets Tylen screwed. Okay?
They got him.
That street code doesn't exist in here. This is save Tylen's narrow behind because no one else is going to save it. And no one else has saved it. I can assure you of that. Okay? This is, I tell my story and I tell on everybody because I'm not doing this by myself. Or you can say we and I'm not going to tell on anyone and tell you who's we, and that's fine. We'll go with what we got here and we'll fill in the blanks. And then you look like a liar. So you lie a minute, we'll just stop it. We'll go across the hall and we'll book you in. No more lies. If you want to lie, save us our time. We got other stuff to do.
Understand that we're looking for 2 things. Well, really, we're just looking for one. We're looking for the truth. I don't know you. I've never met you before. I didn't know the gentleman tonight. Never met him before. We are here for the truth. We are fact finders. So when people lie to us, and we know they lie, because we already know the answers to a lot of the questions we ask, all that does is, like he said, waste time. This is your only opportunity to give us whatever version of events you're going to give us.
I was sleeping, bro. The police came
I
and got me.
recommend that it's the truth because, I don't know about what your upbringing is since you're living with. My parents always raised me to be honest.
So she's the guilt trip. He's the pressure. He's the pressure. He putting all the pressure like, yo, bro, you know what? You getting 25 to life and you don't speak, it's old. She's like, listen, might as well speak, man. Like, what if this was your uncle, your dad, you're this? Like, it's only helpful, man, if you do like, I see what's going on.
Sometimes there's consequences to honesty, but I know when I take my lumps that I've accepted that responsibility.
Jacob.
Somewhere,
I
somebody
heard you.
I fucking
taught
love you as
some
well, bro.
respect.
3 Ian.
You say
Thank
yes,
you,
man.
3 Ian.
Correct. So
I'm
somewhere,
gonna
somebody,
die, yeah.
mom,
Sorry,
grandma,
boy.
grandpa, somebody has instilled some respect in you. It doesn't, you don't use it all the time,
Yeah,
but it's in there.
How long do you have to wait? 10 minutes?
Go use that, okay?
I think you feel bad about what happened, so we want to hear what from your perspective, what happened.
At this point, Tylen is starting to realize just how much the
325,
detectives
wow.
already know and that his
That's kinda
story
fire.
isn't holding up.
325
Now, with the
people,
pressure
bro. Follow me
building,
on
he's
Twitch.
about to be pushed closer to a full confession.
Alright, it was me, Ryan, Ray, and Church.
Got his ass! They got him! He said, alright, bro. The Twitch looks way better? Yeah, it's full screen. You can actually see what's going on.
Full confession.
Alright, it was me, Ryan, Ray, and Treasure. But I don't know, I just know about the first lift. We booked
So tell us what happened.
We booked the lift and then we just told her to get out the car. And that's when she got out the car, she started yelling and stuff. That's when we parked the car back in the garage. That's the only thing, that's the only lift I know about. I don't know about no murder.
Tell her about who ordered the lift and who was sitting where and all that kind of stuff.
I don't know who ordered the lift.
Okay, where did you guys get picked up at?
Over his.
Do you know about where on the bridge?
No.
You got him, boys. Yeah.
It was third time and I was tired.
Where were you going?
Baby, like my bracelet.
I don't know where they booked the destination to. I
Babe,
don't know, but I don't know none of that. I just know we just
You
took
like
her out
my
the car,
bracelet?
she got out. And that's when we parked the car in the garage. That's when I went in there and I went to sleep. I swear to God, I don't know nothing about no murder, nothing. I don't know no brain, I don't know nothing about no second lift.
So were you one of the people with the gun?
No, I don't got no gun. That's why I'm saying, what gun do I got to murder somebody?
So who had the guns?
I don't know who had guns. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't know. That's why I'm telling y'all I don't know who murdered anybody. That's what I'm trying to
So
tell y'all.
we're not even talking, we're not even there yet. We're still at the first one.
search his house.
We know that there were 2 guns. We know that.
The reason detectives know that is because good old Trayvon had
my
already
gosh,
told
go
them
to
exactly
sleep.
how many guns were involved and what kind.
How many guns were in the car?
I'm not too far behind.
2. What kind of guns?
I don't know. It was honestly one was MP9.
So,
Who had that
Me.
one? Okay. Who else had a gun?
no. Go to sleep.
Where did I don't know. They was passing a gun around.
Go to sleep.
Okay. Do you know who started with the gun?
No, because I'm going to watch this and then
And
play
both
me.
had.
Who's both?
I ain't right.
Ty and Ray. So Ty and Ray were kind of passing the other gun around?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it safe to say Ty had the other gun?
Possible.
Trayvon's statements were backed up by what detectives found at his home, a 9mm handgun.
You know what?
This matched the caliber of the shell casings recovered at the crime scene, making it a likely murder weapon.
You bought all 4 get in the car?
Huh?
You all 4 get in the car?
Yeah.
Where were you seated at in the car?
I was like all the way on the other side. It's like
Well, let me make it easier. Front or back?
back,
Closer to the driver's side or closer to the passenger side?
you know, middle type stuff.
No. Okay, so who was to your right and who was to your left?
I don't remember.
There's
I just know I was.
there's
I
4 of you
just know I was-
smashed in a
I
back
just
seat. You
know
don't
I was-
know who's next
I
to
just
you?
know I was always my brother Jared. That's the only thing I know.
Babe.
I think he was on the left of me or something. Or he was on the right of me. I forgot. Just know I was next to my brother.
Well, being in the back seat and being in the middle means that you had a pretty good view of the show.
I was like,
So who had the guns?
I don't know who had the gun. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't know nothing about.
There's
no
4
guns.
people in a space the size of the back seat of a
It's
Subaru.
It's me, Ray.
He saw everything.
I just know
What?
me and Ray. That's all I know.
He definitely saw everything.
You watching this?
Yeah.
I could share my screen so it's not delayed. Lol.
Dubby.
Did you have a gun?
No, that's
Did
not.
Ray have a gun?
No, I know.
Is this Tay? What's his name?
That's AK.
Stop calling him TK. Didn't the other kid say he had the gun? He said
I
possibly.
think so.
My brother don't have no gun.
But then
Ask her mom.
you know he doesn't own one, but did he have one at this time?
No, he did not have no gun.
When you're telling her to get out of the car, where are you at?
He looked like Osa Mason.
Me, I'm still in the back seat. I
Okay.
just
Wanna
told
try
him
it?
get out of the car. And that's when I told him, jerk me out back at the
I'll
house.
try it. It tastes good.
Do you know
No, it
what
actually
physical location you were at?
No, I'm
Yeah,
on
but
my
he
way
got
around
to him
there.
like
That's what I
once.
was trying to tell you. I don't know who booked who is. I don't know nothing about that. I just know I got in the way.
You told her to get out.
Yeah.
Did she get
Yo,
out?
what?
Did you take anything from
Yeah, I
her?
told her to get out. Nah, I ain't take nothing from her. I don't got nothing from her. That's when I just told him, drive me back out because I'm sleepy. Once you sleep,
Did you drive?
no, I don't know how to drive.
Who drove?
I don't know.
Come on, man. You can't do this,
Yeah,
Tyler.
that's Ty.
This doesn't work, man. You're gonna just, you're in for a penny, you're in for a pound, okay? We're here, you're sitting in the chair, you're caught, you're not going home, you're getting booked, there's no way around it, there's no out.
We go to
Okay?
jail for
There's
life.
nothing that you're gonna say that's gonna make you walk home and go to sleep in your own bed. Nothing. Okay? That's off the table.
How
So
like
you can tell
okay?
the truth.
How can people be thugs? Like, do you not think of this?
I
Oh,
mean,
do you?
Young Thug, bro. That's in his name.
Bro, what the heck are you talking about? But like, bro, you really go out, you commit a crime, you go home, then you get caught, and it's over. Like you're never gonna be in your house again. That's it. It's done. It's done. So, dumbass.
Because people stupid.
Or you can
Stupid
keep
people
like,
get caught, bro.
I'm gonna spoon feed you a little bit of truth and then I'm gonna lie some more. But that's not happening, man.
So why I'm in here
Them
then?
holes
Well,
in
because
the
you're
jeans,
in here trying
He
to
said, "Why don't
tell your
people
side.
just dance battle? Just why step up, bro?
ain't it?
That should be
Why
a
can't we
prime
just
example.
have fucking water gun fights? Fucking
Listen,
water balloons.
we all gotta be like step up. Instead of niggas go fa. They start hitting with the us. You start tagging on the So
That story instead of letting everyone else tell your side of the story.
I was just talking about myself.
Well,
Whoever
it's
win
all
get to
part of
keep
it,
the
so
block.
Keep going.
And that's when I told them to drop me back off at home.
react to songs.
And that's when they did. Me and Ray.
Tomorrow.
Drop you back off home.
I mean, like at the house.
I don't got the
end.
social board.
And that's when me, Ray, and Ryan, we in the basement. First it was me and Ray. That's when we went in the basement and went to sleep and I saw Ryan getting there. I don't know nothing about no murder. That's why I told you I was in the basement sleep. I don't know about no murder or nothing.
Are you familiar with the neighborhood you were in?
Nah, I've been there before. Like, I've been to his house before. That's why I was saying. That's why I know it's
You're in the
bad.
stream
I
with this
mean,
vid?
not
Possible. No, we're playing Rainbow. Right, Joe?
Yeah, I'm playing Rainbow.
only his neighborhood, but the neighborhood that you guys did the lift stuff in.
Dating you.
Obviously, he's already told you that he's got lots of experience as a police officer, as a detective, as do I. And one of our biggest things that we do, first thing we do is go get surveillance video. Do you understand that there's a ton of houses that have rain, net, I don't even know all of them, blink. And unfortunately, especially when someone dies, people are usually willing to hand that stuff right on over to us. Do you understand what I'm telling you? There's videos everywhere, both in his neighborhood and the neighborhood you were in.
Don't troll me, bro, please.
So be honest with us. Because every time that you lie, we figure out that you're not telling the truth. Because, like I said earlier, we already know that you've lied to us. It just makes you look bad.
And then we chop up your lie at the trial. Because like, my client said he did this and this and this. Well, here's a picture of him getting out of the car. Oh, okay, I guess that was a lie. If you tell us lies and you tell an attorney lies, he can't help you. Because we're gonna destroy your lies with evidence. That's what we do. Okay? So if here's what you're doing. You're digging a big hole and you're gonna throw yourself in it. Okay? You're gonna dig a big hole and then you're gonna put yourself in the bottom of it. And what you're doing now with I went home and went to sleep is you're pulling dirt in on top of yourself, right? You're not helping yourself at all. You're digging a hole that we're gonna disprove everything you say. You're like the last person in here, man. Okay? You're the last one. So everything that we've heard this story multiple times.
A lot of times.
And if
What if he's the first one to speak and the other ones didn't? But he was their last resort. They had to get the other. Well, there was one talking. So at the second one, this guy's the one to actually speak, speak the most. I don't know because we don't have any footage of anybody else. So.
if you're telling
Oh, what the hell?
us nonsense, then I mean, we'll let you talk for a minute, but we're like, okay, you're just wasting our time. You're talking and you're saying something that couldn't possibly be true. Okay, you're here. You're involved. There's no negating or minimizing what happened. Okay, you're totally in it with both feet in quicksand. All right, you're in it. Everyone says you're in it. We know you're in it, and cameras from all over the neighborhood are going to say you're in it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Some of these guys have cameras in their cars because they've been robbed before. You ever watch any of them videos where people got a camera in their car? One points out the front, one points in the back? Because they're Lyft drivers or Uber drivers, they've been robbed before. People jump out of the car and rip them off for money. What do you think there's going to be? There's going to be a great big clear picture with 4K video. You know
How
what I
did
mean?
they catch you in 4K?
And you're going,
This is
I didn't do it.
4K.
I wasn't part of that second one. You know what? You know how easy that's going to be for us? Press play.
It's hard to argue video. It's hard
Look
to
at,
argue
look
a lot
at
of
you,
things.
you have a very distinct look, right? Your skin is a rail. You got
Pretty
big,
distinctive.
big, crazy, twisty hair. You stick out like a sore thumb. You think it's going to be hard to point you out of a video? No, not at all, man.
And just like the detective predicted, the cameras didn't lie. Sometime around 2 a.m., just moments after the murder, CCTV footage captured this group of 4 individuals running away from the intersection where the murder occurred. This directly contradicts Tylen's story, who up to this point has claimed that he was only involved in the first carjacking and not Brandon's. So will he continue with his lies or break and tell detectives the truth?
And you can't say, I didn't do this, I wasn't involved, I didn't do nothing, and then
Line in your eyebrow too.
and then
Pretty distinctive.
we're gonna disprove all of it, and then you're gonna look like a liar in front of a jury, in front of the judge, in front of an attorney, in front of friends and family. Your family, Tyler would never do this. And then they're gonna be sitting in the back of the trial and watching like, see, I knew he didn't do it. And then we're gonna go, press play, and there you are. And like, oh my God, he did all this. And he lied about it. Lying doesn't help you. Being truthful and being remorseful, like she said, yes, I was a part of this and it was terrible and I'm very sorry for my actions. And
What?
you know, you do big kid stuff, you get big kid trouble.
You had to like them.
People don't get in
them
trouble.
ones
People don't get caught and sit in that chair the first time they do
ain't
something.
worse.
Okay? Right?
So if you say in this chair, what that mean?
What I'm saying is, most people don't get caught the first time they do something that they shouldn't. So the fact that you're sitting in a chair, and I've read your name in police reports before, okay? And several of your buddies, they like to steal cars. So, and rob people and that kind of hitting licks is what, and it's frightening because you guys are very, very young. You guys should be playing
Hitting
basketball.
licks.
You know, playing video games. Instead, you want to steal cars and stick guns at people's
Or
faces.
interrogation.
The fact that you're there, and the fact that you're even here, you probably didn't get caught the first time you did something illegal, is my point. No more lying. The truth, all of it, the part that makes you look bad, the whole 9 yards.
The truth is hard sometimes.
But it's the easiest story to tell,
She
right?
said the truth does hurt sometimes.
Somewhere somebody
I'm crying.
instilled right from wrong in you and respect. Listen to that person, not the
Yo,
street person in your
they would have hated me on this show. I would have said, yo, fries you, bro. Stop speaking to me. Fries. Fries. Would have been him the emo and all. Fries. He
Here's
would
a-
have mad. He would have grabbed my shirt. Tell me what you
You're in
know.
that chair, so we got something on. Okay?
Yo, bloody
Tell
burger,
the
stop
truth.
talking.
I didn't look this second lip. That's why it was a
Ah. There you go, buddy. What'd he say?
Protect Willie the truth, please.
I looked this second lip. That's why it was a guy. That's when I got in there. But I came in there late. It was like real late. So that's when I was on I know I was still by break. I was on the window side.
They got you, buddy.
That's when they stopped. That's when
I don't know
that's when
what
I got out
happened.
the
I'm
car.
telling you the
It was one day destination. I got out the car.
I took
I know I started
drugs
walking.
and I was like,
and Ryan
damn,
got out the
I
car.
don't remember.
And all of a sudden just crashed, like they crashed the lip. That's when I just ran. And that's when I found Ray, and that's when me and Ray went back to the house. That's when I really went to sleep.
Who did you say got out of the car?
Me and Ryan. And then that's when I ran. Because when I saw the car crash, I just ran. And that's when me and Ray ended up finding each other. That's when we went to the house. That's why I don't know nothing about no murder, any of that what y'all talking about.
Who had the gun?
I don't know who had gun. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't know who had gun. I don't know nothing about no murder.
And I'm sorry. So you're saying Terrion or Ron and you went to the window or got out of the car? I mean,
Yeah, I just got out the car. That's when I told Ryan to get out with me because I don't know my way around the day. And I just ran when he crashed the whip. That's when I ended up finding Ray. And that's when it took us like 2 minutes to get back to the house because we don't know how to wreck my bed.
I'm guessing you thought it was going to be easier than that because it sounds like you tried to pull him out of the car. Am I wrong? I say that I must be right.
I'm going through my notes, man, you know, so tell what you did.
I opened up his door, and that's when he just scared off. That's when I ran. He crashed.
Who was with you when you tried to open the door?
Oh, Ryan.
Terry on?
That's not just ran.
So who had the gun that time?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't know who had
So
a gun.
messed up.
I don't know who shot that gun. I don't know who got murdered. I don't know who murdered somebody. So I'm trying to tell you, I don't even know why I'm in here trying to get charged for murder.
Because when you're a part of it, and someone does this, everyone's as guilty as the person that pulled the trigger.
Guilty by association.
I don't know.
When people get a little group and like, we're gonna go hit a lick, and then it goes sideways and someone gets murdered, everyone's as guilty as the guy that pulled the trigger.
We gonna get hit a lick and they go
I
sideways.
don't know who had a gun.
Bro,
Who had guns
such a
in the beginning of the night?
I don't know. I'm trying to tell you.
How many guns did you know were in your group?
I don't know.
One?
No, I don't know.
Was there a gun?
I don't know.
Did you see a gun?
I don't see.
Was
I didn't
there
see
a gun?
guns. None of that.
Did you see a gun when you got back to the house?
No, I went straight in the basement.
I mean, when the three of you were in there, did anybody have a gun, hide a gun, talk about a gun?
Somebody got rid of the guns.
I don't know nothing about a gun. I don't know who had a gun. I don't know who shot somebody. I just know. As soon as I went back to the house, he ready and Ryan went in the basement and went to sleep. That's all I know.
Well, Tyler, actually that brings me kind of to my next question. How do you feel about doing a DNA standard to police to check against evidence in this case? You okay with that?
While detectives collect a buccal swab from Tylen, it's worth looking at how he's been trying to control the narrative. For starters, he does confess to being a part of the second carjacking, but claims that he and Ron ran off after seeing Brandon's car crash. According to him, they met up with Ray later and went back to Trayvon's house. But he's still denying any knowledge of the murder, which creates a major problem. There were 4 people involved that night, bringing multiple suspects to the table. Even if detectives believe he took part in the second carjacking, that alone doesn't answer the only question that really matters. Who pulled the trigger? With 4 suspects and no direct admission, figuring that out becomes a lot harder. And right now, Tylen is their best shot at getting it. He's already shown that under pressure, he cracks, confession by confession, piece by piece. And now, detectives are counting on that weakness to figure out who fired the shots.
Are we gonna find your DNA on those guns?
No.
Obviously, it's fair to say we're probably gonna find your DNA in the car since you were in there.
I can find my DNA in the car because I admit I was in the car, but
Yeah.
I don't know nothing about no murder, none of that. No shots fired. I just ran.
Well, the amazing thing
What?
about
I heard
guns
a crash, but I
and
just ran.
bullets are those things are really loud.
What?
I mean,
Bro
really
did
loud.
the thing
That's
or
not
Trey
something you're not gonna notice if you're close range. And you would have been close range.
I just know I ran. I don't know nothing about no gun. I thought y'all had cameras or something. Can't y'all see y'all?
Do you feel bad about what happened?
Yeah, I didn't know he got murdered.
What did you think happened when he crashed?
He got out.
Did you see him get out?
I told y'all I ran. Like, I just ran.
What would make you run?
Cause
If he took off, then why would you run away? I mean,
Cause he scared off in the car. I don't know what he was on, so I just ran.
my guess is you probably heard the shots and that's why you ran off.
Oh, I didn't hear no shot. That's what I'm trying to tell you. As soon as I tried to open up his door, he scared off. I ran. That's all I know.
Where did you run to?
I just ran. I forgot where I ran to. That's when I ended up seeing Ray. That's only took like 10 minutes to find the house. But I don't know nothing about no gun, no shots fired, murder, none of that. So I'm just
So what was the conversation in the house when the police were outside?
with me, I was asleep.
No, you weren't asleep the whole time.
Yes, I was asleep the whole time.
They were out there
Pretty loud.
for
I was
hours.
in the basement. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Well, when they first came out to the house, they heard you guys scurrying around.
Well, they ain't hear me doing nothing.
You were doing real good. You can't be asleep in a house for 7 hours while there's an a loudspeaker screaming, "Ding, please!" Everyone come out with hands up over and over, and then they hit the siren. That's nonsense. People from 5 streets away know that we're there.
We actually usually get complaints from people 5 streets away.
Like, tell those people to come out of the house and I go to sleep.
Especially this early in the morning.
So I'm on prison.
You're going to go juvenile detention right now. You're kind of getting ahead of yourself, but you're going to get locked up this morning for or 2 counts of aggravated robbery and a count of aggravated murder.
No, I don't know nothing about no murder.
Well, the problem is that second count of aggravated robbery, someone got killed in the commission.
I don't know
You can not care all you want, but that's how this works. When you do big kid stuff, and one of you decides to go rogue and start shooting guns, and people get killed, then everybody gets charged with murder.
Where he was shot at?
What do you care? You just took off running.
I'm trying to
I'm not giving you tell me where he was shot.
I don't know.
Okay, well then there you go. You'll hear about it at the trial then.
I ain't know he was killed.
Well, you didn't care to stick around either.
I know. I know for him.
Yeah. Take care of Tyler.
I ain't know.
No, that wasn't a compliment.
Saying that's what's going through your brain, Tyler.
You got anything else you want to tell us? There's been a bunch of other lift robberies that you been involved in those. Might as well clear them all up right now.
I don't know nothing about no other list rapper.
No?
I'm rapping.
Huh?
He said, might as well
You
clean
don't
up
rob
now.
people? Well, you sure just jumped off the high dive on your first one then, didn't you?
Who's your custodial parent? I know you're living with,
My mom and that's how.
what's your mom's name? What is it? Sorry, not your mom. You said.
So, some of these lifts have been done in your neighborhood, in Olive Hills.
Y'all got nothing to do with me.
Doesn't have nothing to do with you? It's funny that there's lift robberies that have been done, that have happened like right where you live. You think that would be coincidental? If you were me, would you think that
There's
maybe...
other kids in the neighborhood too.
Oh, there's other kids, but there's other kids that didn't get caught doing a lift robbery this morning. Right? 2 of them. Back to back. Like, that was fun, let's do it again.
What can we do to find the guns?
Huh?
So what can we do to find the guns?
I don't know nothing about no.
Well, if somebody finds the guns and gets hurt,
We
then
got
you're gonna get charged with
a
that
ton
too.
of kids in that neighborhood.
What you
A
mean?
ton. Between Westwood, which is where I patrolled exclusively for a year, and the neighborhood that you live in, there is a ton of children. I don't want these guns disappearing or getting in one of these babies' hands and then accidentally throwing it off. Do you understand? That happens, unfortunately, more than I'd like to admit.
Yes, ma'am.
How do we find the guns? How do we help those kids?
I don't know. I don't know anything about a gun. I don't know about him being killed. I'm just now figuring out he got killed today. I don't know who shot a gun. I just know I ran.
You've been in the gun for.
No, ma'am.
We're gonna walk you back. I don't want to take a break and then.
No, I think we're good. I think we got what we're gonna get.
So they only got 2 of them, bro?
Come here with me.
Even if Tylen refuses to name who pulled the trigger, this isn't the end of the road. Because in the next room, Trayvon is already starting to crack, and he's about to tell detectives everything.
Shoot this man. We're here, man. Look at me. We're here, okay? I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's unfortunate. It sucks. It was a terrible decision. But if you shot this man, just tell me you shot this man, man. And so we don't keep doing all this. Okay, I'm gonna keep making notes and writing stuff that's gonna walk us in circles, and it's all lies, man. It's all just nonsense.
All right, I did.
Huh? You did it. Where did you shoot him from?
Twice inside the car, once outside the car.
Twice inside the car, once outside the car. Were there any bullets left in your car, in your gun?
Yo.
Just the way you talked to me, just the way you showed me?
Yeah,
Were
he
you on the
just
driver's
snitched
side by the door? or
on
in the middle?
himself.
In the middle. Twice inside the car, and then shot like at the car.
One time, yeah.
Did you hit him, do you think?
I don't know.
Since Trayvon has just admitted to being the shooter, it might seem like Tylen had nothing to do with the actual murder. But it's not that simple.
Facts.
When investigators processed the scene, they recovered 5 bullet casings. So far, Trayvon has only taken responsibility for 3 of them. So where did the other 2 come from?
Oh.
Turns out something Trayvon said earlier might help clear that up. At first, he told detectives
The
that
2
2
guns.
people had guns that night.
Yep.
He claimed one of them belonged to Ray, but later he backtracked, saying that the gun was actually his, not Ray's. As for the second gun, it was kept with a familiar face.
And then who's got the other gun?
Ty.
Ty has the other gun.
Went to his door and tried to pull him out the car.
Ty tried to pull him out the door?
With this, both Tylen and Trayvon were identified as the gunmen who pulled the trigger, ending the life of a man working hard to make ends
Oh
meet.
my god.
Ultimately, Tylen Peaks was sentenced to 27 years to life in prison. Trayvon Mitchell who helped lure Brandon with a fake Lyft account, received 25 years to life in prison. As for Ray and Ron, they were never publicly named, and their cases went on to be handled in juvenile court.
Wow. So the other two are like... That's what I'm seeing. The other two are just done. Good video. Yeah, that was tough. The other two are just chilling, and these two are goners. And what the freak is this? W video, bruh.
Baby, tell me something. What is something wrong? Don't leave it alone. Thinking about the times, praying we don't fall. Gonna take it shopping, take it to the mall. I hate being alone. I hate being alone. I hate being alone.